Yeah, this training is going to be recorded on the computer, so I will upload it to YouTube video. So if you miss the training, you can feel free to go to our office YouTube channel and rewatch this seminar. Let's start. Today we talk about the buyer's agent process. We have a few topics I needed to talk today. The first one is how to handle telephone call effectively handle the telephone call. And the next one we are going to talk about one of the Toronto MLS feature is called the RealNet. It's for the pre-construction. I think some people you may need. The next topic we're going to talk about is WOLFCONNECT, which means our office web, one of the software. But we will not take too much details for the WOLFCONNECT because recently we're going to switch to another software for the booking system. And next one is how to qualify the buyer. I think this is a really interesting topic. Lots of people just, if they have a buyer, but they don't know how to qualify buyer. Maybe for the lots of the new salesperson, you spend the time to see the property again, and again, but you don't know how to qualify the buyer, which buyer is serious, which buyer is just a waste your time. So we're going to talk a little bit more how to qualify your buyer. The last one is how to showing the property, how to demonstration the property. That means if you bring the client, go to see the property, what you should to do. Okay, let's start. Anyone know what is this? It's a business card. I think some people you may not get a chance to talk, or you not type in the chart. But anyway, if you have any question or if you want to answer the question, you don't want to unmute yourself, so feel free to enter the word in the chart so I can quickly to see that. Business card is one of the very important things for the new salesperson, because lots of new salesperson, when they get in the business, when they show the property, maybe the security of the condominium, the security, they ask you, can I have your business card? Maybe the listing agent, if you go to see the listing in the property, they see the please have your business card, leave your business card. So that's why, as a new salesperson, we really encourage you to get your business card print. And if you are not, before I always suggest an agent who is going to sign in the application for the RICO, I'm already asked the agent to get the business card to print. But you cannot use unless you get approved from the RICO. Why I want to talk about the business card? So here is one of the tips for you. If you can give yourself 10 business card give out per day, that means you go out, you find someone, maybe you go to some meeting, maybe some party, whatever. But if you can send out 10 business card per day, this is the result will come out. 6 days time 52 weeks. 1 year have a 52 weeks. So that means 310 days. 310 days times 10 business card, which means every day you send out a 10 business card, equal 3,100 cards. And the 3,100 cards, that means 3,100 people. Let's say there's only 1% of the chance. 1% of 100 is 1% chance you can get your deal done. That means you can easily to get 31 deals. based on you send out a business card every day, 10 business card per day. But this is very like a 100, 1% is a very, very minimum. Sometimes maybe the conversion rate could be a little bit higher, maybe 2%. You will get 62 deals. For the new salesperson, I think the first year, if you can make 10 deals or 20 deals, it's really, really good. If you have 31 deals for the first year, I think you will be very, very busy. 31 deals, each deal have a 10,000, you will get a $310,000 for the only you because you send out a business card. That is only the number. Because remember, the sales is number game. The real estate is number game. Some people, if you get a full-time job, you just working the fixed hour. But as a real salesperson, this is not a full-time job. This is the number, the game, the number game. Okay, so the first one, I just give you the idea, right? If you send out a 10 business card per day, and fortunately, you will get 31 deals. But that is you have to continue to do it every day. All right, so let's start the first topic, how to handle the telephone calls. I think a lot of people, you have a telephone, cell phone. Some people maybe not only one phone, maybe have two phones, one for personal use, one for the business use. So the telephone is one of the most interesting things we have to use, because when the telephone ringing, some people is looking for you for the business. And as a new salesperson, even myself, when I first year get in the business, I'm very scared of phone ringing. If I see the number, I never know that who is that person's number. Like just like they were 416 whatever number. Sometimes I just like scared, because I think if the person call me, they said, "Oh, I wanted to know the area. For example, I want to know the Markham area, Scarborough area. What is which area school is better, and what is the best investment?" So I just feel like a little bit scared, afraid, because I don't know lots of things I don't know. As a salesperson, we have to. If you heard the phone ringing, you should be very happy for that, because that is when the phone ringing, people looking for the business, the making money call. That means when the people call you, we have a chance to do the business with someone. Eventually, we make the deal done, and we can make our commission. So if you think that way, so you will be very glad to answer any phone. Even sometimes people only just for the inquiry. But in the reality is lots of people say, my phone is never get a ring. Nobody call me. The first reason is we don't have advertising. So make sure we have put the advertising, even when the first year in the business is really new, we have to make advertising. Advertising, some people maybe complain, they say it's not useful, waste money. But anyway, it's a chance. If you have advertising, you will get a chance to let the people to call you. If you don't have advertising, maybe you will lose the chance. So that's why some people in the business for a few years, they don't have a client, and they just complain, I don't have a client. I don't know where the buyer come from. I don't know where the seller come from. Trying to get the advertising when the first year, when the people call you, so the few things I think you should to very, very be aware. The first thing is that when the people call, the phone is only one function. The function is make a meeting, face-to-face meeting. So never think about, when we use a cell phone to talk about the property details, where they locate, how much the monthly payment, how many bedrooms, what is backyard, finish the basement, or whatever. That is like we can just give the very general detail, but the phone call, eventually we have to make face-to-face meeting. If you when you hang up the phone, you never have a face-to-face meeting appointment. That means this phone probably is failed. Remember, when you answer the phones, the first one, forget everything when you answer the phone. Maybe you are just nothing to do, stay at home. When the phone ringing, you have to concentrate. You have to concentrate to what's no okay, no chart. I think someone in the chart. You have to concentrate on the phone calls, because every phone call can make your business, can make your commission, can make the deals done, the phone call. So we should be very happy to answer every phone. The second one, we should ask for appointment. This is really, really important for the salesperson, to the sales business. When the people call you, you should at least, make appointment. The appointment should be in the office. We have a, very beautiful office, just renovate. Or you can arrange the meeting appointment anywhere. The public, like Tim Hortons, Starbucks, McDonald's. Of course, right now it's a lockdown. And that is, we talk about in the later time. When you make a phone call, you should have an appointment. But even right now, in the COVID-19, we suggest you to use the Zoom meeting, Google Meet meeting, to use. There's lots of the online meeting. We should have use a meeting. You need to do the presentation physically to see the people on the online. It's not like in the physical to see the people, but you use like virtually to see the people online. Can meet them and ask questions, answer the questions, do the presentation. So remember, when the phone call people call you, you have to get an appointment. The last one, remember, only give the basic information. When I first year in the business, people ask me, oh, I see your advertising in the newspaper. How much the property? Oh, I said that there's maybe whatever, $399, and they said the property is like a finished basement or not. I have to quickly check. Just they ask a question, I answer the question, continue back and forward. Finally, they said, oh, okay, I will think about that. I will call you later. But unfortunately, they never call me back. Most of the chances, if they said, I will call you back later, they will never call me back. So that's why I will suggest you always give the basic information. And this is 3 points. It's very important. If people call you, make sure you forget everything. Maybe you are very sad because you just have a mutual release. It's very sad. But anyway, you have to forget about that. You have to answer the phone for your new client. And the next one, you have to make sure you need to get the phone call is for the appointment. And then the last one, just give the very basic information. This is the good advertising as you should have include those 4 integrations. Lots of people said, I spend the money for the advertising, maybe $30, $40 for the piece of the business card size, but nobody call me. It's not useful. So if that happened before, so I will suggest you check your advertising integration. Is that include attention? The attention is easily to catch the public eyes. Because when the people, they open the advertising, open the newspapers, they will see, can your advertising easily to catch the public eye? So we call attention. The next one is called the interest. Interest means the people, they're willing or they like to read and get more information. If there's no interest, the people won't stop their eye for even for like 1 second. The next one is called the desire. Desire, that means people really want to own it. So make sure your advertising include desire. The last one is called action. Action is like you have to let the people to call you or contact you, because you need to let the people to uh, have action. Otherwise, your advertising is there. People maybe they see it's good. They have attention, catch the people eyes. If there's like an interest, people they really wanted to know the more information, and the desire they wanted to buy. But the last one, maybe there's no action. People think about it maybe tomorrow, maybe later, next week, maybe next month. So that's why you have to get the action. It's very difficult to understand, but I will put some sample. You can see what it looks like for the four integration of the good news S. The first one, remember, is for the attention here. I put attention here. Usually we have advertising. They will post newspaper or magazines. Usually they publish the Friday, but the deadline is Wednesday. Deadline usually is Tuesday, 5 o'clock. Before, even myself, I have a few advertising in a magazine, Chinese magazine newspaper, and usually they published Friday, but the deadline is Tuesday, 5 o'clock. I will try to update my advertising every week, like every Tuesday, 4:45, 15 minutes of the deadline. I will quickly go to MLS, find few listings, and copy the picture and put down like a intersection, how much they ask, and copy the remark for the client. Because we don't have a time, so that's why I copy everything. When you copy, sometimes even in the Chinese newspaper, I will put that is translate, Google translate to Chinese, and you may do a little bit modify, then send out. So that is most of the people they do the advertising. But here, use the integration of the good news, good ads. You will see there's like we have 4 integrations. The first one is called attention. I will put a different color, and you see the font is different. We have a star, and we have a color is red color. I write down the Richmond Hill #1 high school, because that is can catch the people's eye. Some people maybe they are looking for the property in the Richmond Hill, but most of the people they say I really wanted to find some school is ranking the higher ranking the school. This property is located in the Bayview and the Major Mike. So the high school is a Bayview Hill High School. It's #1 in the Richmond Hill, but it's not a tower ranking in the whole Ontario. Because that's good enough, because I just want to use the #1 in the Richmond Hill. That's good enough. Use the first one, attention, #1, high school in the Richmond Hill. Next one, remember what is next one? It's the interest. Interest. The people they really wanted to know the more information. I will write down, rarely find 5 bedrooms house close to our amenities. Most of the house they only have a 4 bedroom, 3 bedroom, but this is a 5 bedrooms. Maybe some big family they need a more bedroom, so that's why I put the second one. Is called the interest. It's really to have a 5 bedroom. Remember next one is called the desire. Do you want to live in good community? Do you want to live in the good community, the better neighborhood, the good community? I just use good community. So nobody wanted to live in the bad community, bad neighborhood, unless they really don't have money. They have to choose a lower price. The neighborhood is not good. But lots of people they're looking for the good community. So nobody will say no. So this is the third one. Third one is called desire. And the last one, remember, action. The action is I just use two very simple sentences. The first one is please call now. You can write down your phone number again. Why they have to call now? This may sold soon. Nobody know. So people, if you really want the number one high school area, you want a 5 bedrooms house, you want to live in a good neighborhood, so you have to do the action now. The action is a call now. Okay, so that is, I will go back again. Remember, if you have a, get a pen, probably you can write down. If you can quickly take down the, take the screenshot. It's remember, if you do the advertising, it's not a physically advertising in the newspaper, magazine, even the social, like online advertising in the your moment, maybe social medias, you can follow the four integration of the good advertising: attention, interest, desire, action. Remember, use those four will help you to get more people to contact you. All right, so now we talk about the integration of the new, the good advertising. Because if you have that, you will have more people to contact you. If you have more people contact you, you have more chance to make appointment. Make appointment, you have a more chance to see the property, book an appointment, see the, put the offer, and close the deal. So everything is a number game. Prepare for the taking the call. Usually, you know, some people maybe never receive any for the call from the, it's a, we see it's not your people, your friend, your relative. Maybe it's from the advertising, the people you never know. If you never receive the call, you have to prepare, get the preparation for the taking the call. And one is you have to get their name. You know, when I first year in the business, people call me, I'm so nervous. They asking me, oh, I see the advertising from newspaper. I'll say yes. And they say, oh, how much the property? Because usually I will bring some newspaper. I will see, oh, the property is low, how much, and located, you know, Markham or Scarborough, whatever. And they talk about a lot. Do you think now is a good time? And when is the best? When is the price is go to the very, very bottom? I can buy. I don't want to buy higher. You know, people talk to you back and forward. And then later, they say, oh, okay, maybe I will call you later. I never know their name. I never get their number. Maybe you can, from the cell phone, there's a call-in ID, you see the number, but you don't know the name. So that's why usually when the people call you, we have to get their name. You have to get a pen or paper to write down name, phone number, and don't forget the last thing, make appointment. Okay, let's quickly go through the process, how to answer the phones. When the professional people always answer the phone on the third ring. I think, you know, everyone, we have 39 people, so everyone, you should have a cell phone. When the people call you, maybe it's for business, maybe it's for the, it's your family, your friend, anyway, what doesn't matter. So remember, when the phone come in, remember on the answer on the third ring. The third ring is like this. When I heard this is a professional answer on the phone, the third ring. That means that first, when the people call you, you have to prepare yourself. The third ring probably is have like a 10 or 10 second, almost a 9 or 10 second. You have to prepare yourself to answer the phone. If you take it too long, the people maybe will hang up. They think you are, you know, not available, whatever. Second one, next, when you pick up the phone, because you already have a 9 second to prepare, you need a smile. For myself, usually, when I answer the phone before, maybe I will sit in the couch watching the, TV or whatever. When the phone call, I just prepare myself, smell, stand up. When the people call, I will answer the phone. Next one, you have to have your the opening word. You have to have yourself like this is Sammy Young. What can I do for you? Home Life Landmark. This is Sammy. How can I help you? You should to get your own the opening the word, because people call you. We are the professional people. We are the saving the we do the service. We have to get yourself. You need to develop yourself the opening word. Usually, just say this is very easy. This is Sammy. What can I do for you? How can I help you? Home Life Landmark. This is Sammy. How may I help you? Trying to practice. And the next one, acknowledge the seller's interest and place them to hold. Usually people they call, they say, oh, I see there's a property, you put the newspaper, like the property in the newspaper advertising. You should to confirm which newspaper, like a newspaper from the Chinese real estate, the newspaper, there's one property is at least $8.99. Acknowledge the seller's interest. That means, oh, this property, lots of people call me. Lots of people call for this advertising. This is really hot. Can I please hold for a second? I will bring some information for you. This is really important. Acknowledge the caller's interest. You said this advertising, this property is really hot. That means, oh, you find a property. This is a hot property. You need to acknowledge the seller's interest. And then, can you please hold? I will get the information. Why you need to ask them to hold? Because I need to get the information. So if you have advertising, please have your MLS printout, the MLS listing printout. Maybe have a newspaper bring with you anytime. When the people call, you can quickly to locate which newspaper, which advertising, which property. And then you need to bring the pen and a piece of the paper. So that's why you need to let the client to hold. You will bring some information. And when you come back, you gain the composure and the composure and get the control. So that is will looks like, sorry, let you hold. My name is Sammy Yang. Can I have your name? You see, this is we call the fair exchange. When the people call you, said, oh, I want to see the property. I want to know the property information located in the newspaper, listing $8.99. Then if you ask them, what's your name? The people usually will feel like, why I give you my name? I just want to ask information. So that's why we have to first acknowledge their caller's interest. Oh, this property is really, really hot. Lots of people call to looking for the information for this property. And the next one, can you please hold? I will get the information. So that's why the people, they say, oh, okay, I can hold. When you come back, you said, oh, sorry to let you hold. My name is Sammy Yang. Can I have your name? So you provide your name. Usually 99% of the person will give back their name. This is really interesting. Before, I never know that. I say, oh, my name is Sammy. Can I have your name? Oh, my name is John. My name is Jack. My name is Steven. My name is whatever. If you give their first name, they will give you back their first name. If you give your full name, my name is Sammy Yang. Can I have your name? They will say, oh, my name is, they will say their first name and last name. So next one, don't forget, in case for the phone get disconnect, which number or what is your number can I reach you back? We are looking for the, you looking for information. I'm going to give you provide information. Now, in case, that means that maybe it happened or not happened, the phone is get a disconnect. Which number I can reach you back to provide the information for you? So this is for the other people's benefit. Let them feel it's for their own benefit. It's not to say, what's your name? What's your phone number? If you just never like do the fair exchange, the people will not give you the information. So write down the name, write down the number. Next, which part do you think you're really interested for this property advertising? We need to find the motivation, why they call, what is the best interest they're looking for. And then you can start the conversation. But remember, last thing is make appointment. Okay, so that is I learned from the sales book. I learned from the training, like a salesperson training videos, seminars, sales training. But now I just quickly give you some, whatever I learned. So hopefully this can help you if you really have a buyer in the future. Most of the common questions asked on the phone. The first one is, what is the property located? I'd like exactly the property address. I will meet you in the property. We would just like to drive by the property. What is the down payment? Why are they selling? What is the price of the home? Will the owner take less? See, this is the most of the question you will face in the future. Also, some people say, I want to bring my friend, my relative, my brother-in-law, he know everything about real estate. You will face this question in the future many, many times. The last guy will work, this show the property really is like tagged property homes. And are you going to waste our time? I prefer not to give my name. I don't want to be bothered. Yeah, this is most of the questions, but also there's more. First one, this is not 100% correct, but this is at least give you some suggestion. First, where is the property located? Usually we will say the property is located maybe Major Mac and Bayview. Are you familiar with this area? Or is this area are you looking for, are you consider? So we put the question back, let them to talk about more their motivation they're looking for. So that is one of the technique. When the people ask you a question, we wanted to throw the question back. We put a general answer. Next one, I'd like the exactly address. So the answer they give, the provide answer is, I'm very happy to provide the address, Mr. Whatever. However, normally one of the conditions for our agreement with the seller is we have to accommodate each of the prospect, that means buyer to the property. And I'm free now, or will be at 3 o'clock p.m. will be better. Same thing. If they're looking for some property, the address, we can tell them, because the listing agreement for the listing property, listing agent, they said any of the potential buyer, they should have the agent go with them to make appointment to see the property. The buyer cannot just book appointment and say, I want to see the property. They just go to the appointment. Maybe they don't have a buyer agent. They call the listing agent. Maybe the listing agent will be the agent to book appointments to see the property with them. Next one, I will meet you in the property. Same thing. We'll do the fun. However, our office is very in the mutual area. It's very convenient location. It's not far from the property. To avoid the possibility of the missing another one. Can you come to the office 1 o'clock or 3 o'clock will be better? We will give their choice, and also we'll give alternative the solution. Next one, they will say, why are they selling? This is a very common question. People usually they ask as a buyer agent, we don't know why they are selling, but lots of people they ask why the seller want to sell the property. Is they are retired or they go back to other place or whatever any reason. So this answer I don't think is perfect, but I will use another way. I don't have the file on my desk. Means the how long have you been looking for the property, looking for the home? I will be happy to obtain the information for you. At what number may I call you back? But you know what? In the RICO, in the OREA, lots of people I think is learned from OREA. And we know the listing agent, they represent the seller's best interest. The buyer agent, they represent the buyer's interest. Usually the listing agent will not disclose the seller's motivation, will not disclose the seller's best price. So if as a buyer's agent, we only can do our homework, we only can do our research. But if the listing agent told you, why the seller want to sell, why they want to sell, maybe it's not 100% is correct, because the listing agent will never disclose the seller's motivation. So that's why we sometimes we need to explain to the seller, explain to the buyer a little bit more, tell them, listing agent usually the seller is their client. They cannot disclose the motivation. Even they disclose, maybe we should very, very be careful to deal with. This is a question is very, very common. I think if you, as a buyer agent, and even, from the, sometimes as a buyer agent, we put the offer, and then the inspection, home inspection, the buyer said, I don't want to pay the money for any home inspector, because I will bring my brother-in-law, maybe my relative, my friend, they know everything about the real estate. So this is very, very be careful, because they know maybe they do the renovation, but they are not a real estate agent. If they are the real estate agent, the client is your client. The other agent, they cannot provide advice when the client have a contract with another brokerage, another agent. So that's why usually this answer is like a standard answer. I have no idea it's right or wrong, but it just give you some suggestion, advice. First one, they said, oh, you're fortunate there someone is going to give you the advice. But most of the friend and the relative they're related to the major decision, can be only recommend against the purchase. May I ask you if they are will to be living with you? If they are living with you, you must consider how much they say the person have the financial decision. If they won't be living with you, you can bypass the objection. So put it in sample. Usually I will talk to the buyer. Yeah, you have someone is give you the suggestion is good, but can I ask you, is that the person will going to move in the property in the future? If they say, oh, no, they are not going to move in, then you will not get more suggestion from them, because their advice, their suggestion is only against your purchase. Second one, are they going to put any money, like a down payment, whatever the money in the property? Maybe they say no, they're not. So same thing. The last one, are there a title, their name in the title for this property? If they said no, then why you consider their suggestion? because any of the suggestion is against your purchase. Remember, if you really wanted to invite them, uh, maybe after the closing day, you can invite them come to see the property. All right, so that is for the first one. I think you know how to use the handle the phone call. That's we just pick some. I think it's a very important point. If you read the like a sales book, they should have one book, very details for how to handle the telephone call. The next one we talk about the RealNet. So far there's no question, right? We have 41 people. We have no any questions. Okay, good. Let's go to the second one. It's called the RealNet. The RealNet, if you go to MLS, I think a lot of people you already use the MLS. If you use MLS, go to click the under the link is called the RealNet. Before we click, I want to introduce why we use the RealNet. For example, if you have a friend, if you have the buyer client, they told you, said, can you find me some pre-construction? They will close maybe next year, maybe close within 2 years. They're looking for the pre-construction. Maybe it's a freehold, maybe it's a condominium. So the first resource you can find from our office, but our office did lots of the pre-construction is for the VIP project. VIP project means before they launched to every brokerage. Here, RealNet is talk about they already sold for the maybe a few years, few months. So we can find the inventory in the RealNet. So RealNet is used for the inventory for the pre-construction. Click, and they have three functions. So one is for the commercial, second one is for the new home, last one is for the coming soon. Usually, I check the commercial, I don't find that there's useful information, so you don't need to waste your time. Second one is for the new home. It's one of them we talk about a lot for today. It's a RealNet. The most function is for the new home. That means pre-construction. Coming soon. The coming soon is one of the we not ready to use, so you can bypass it. Okay, let's go for the new homes. This is a commercial. You see, there's not really important info, just like a general information, which property is sold and how much the price, and very general information. I cannot find that there's a useful information. The next one, we talk about the new home. This is why we use the RealNet. For example, you know, before I heard lots of the agents said, my buyer is looking for the property, maybe detached property, single family detached, maybe in the Markham, Richmond Hill. Can you find that there's any available? We have an agent driving their car over from the Major Mike, Elgin Mill, from the, you know, to drive the car, find the sales office, and then go to sales office, ask. So that's to waste your time. I think the easy way is just click the MLS, go to a RealNet, click new home. And once you click new home, on the top product tab, select the detached, link, semi-detached, or townhouse. You can select all, or you can only select the detached, linked, semi-detached, townhouse. So either way, you can select all, you can only select one item. Once you select next one, go to municipality, like a same as trap. You want to go to Markham, Richmond Hill, or King City, Aurora, Newmarket, whatever. Once you select, they will come out the list. The list will let you know this is all the project. On the first one, very important one is a call up. The co-op is the means this builder they give the co-op commission to the cooperating brokerage. If you see here, yes, that means those projects they have a co-op commission with a cooperating brokerage. You see there's a call first. That means that they may or may not co-op with brokerage. You see there's a last one, they said no. If the no, that means that this project is not co-op with any brokerage. Even you bring the client, go to their sales office, they will not pay any commission. So that's why we find all the information, and then we click and come in to see the project builder, who is developer, and the sales office number, very important, the sales office number. You need to call the sales office number. Usually the sales office is closed Friday, but other than Friday, they open another 6 days, like a Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Saturday. The Friday is closed. And here's the commission. You want to make sure how much the commission you will receive. Lots of the new detached property, they only offer very, very less commission. For this property, they only offer 5,000. And this is price, this is a lot, and how many inventory available, and what is the property type, and where it's located. So yeah, it's very detailed information, but usually I will suggest the agent call their sales number. Call and ask, is there any available inventory? If they said no, then you don't waste your time. Go for next one. Okay, so this is, I will show you how to fund the pre-construction for the detached or detached property for the pre-construction. The next one, I'm going to show you for how to fund the pre-construction for the condo. That means with the maintenance fees. Click the property. Click the bottom one. The top one is called a low rise. Low rise, that means freehold. The high rise, usually they defined as with the property management office, they have a maintenance fees. Stack townhouse, apartment, loft. You can choose either one. And the next one, let's see, maybe someone said I'm looking for the Young and Finch and the Steels, just a Young Street, left or right side, east or west side, closer to Young Street. Is there any recently closed property? So I check C7, C14. And then you see the occupancy, the buy. They have an option. That means you can choose when it's going to be occupant, the occupancy date. Or you can leave blank. That means everything. So based on the information, they have lots of the project come out. You see this is the highlight of pictures. And this is a 1 bedroom. How much? What is the size? And the 1+1 2 bedroom. You can click the here and come in. You see, there's like this is always a co-op. That means that they have a co-op with a brokerage, and we click yes and get in the details. You will see the builder's name, development name, and also the sales office number. Remember, sales office number is very important. You can always call before you go to the sales office. And of course, we are very interested for the commission. You see the commission is 4%. This is really good commission for the pre-construction condos, 4%. And this is 1+1. How much the price range and how many unit size. No, this is for the square feet. And the next one is for the maintenance fee, roughly. And this is a pre-construction. This is under construction. How many stories? They have 35 stories. How many units? 375 units. When is the first occupancy? That means when they are going to it's an interim close, first occupancy, interim close, reminding the inventory is less than 10 units. So, and this is a location, that means mailing address, parking, and so call sales office, see there's any available inventory, and then book appointment, bring your client, go to the sales office to purchase the inventory. And if you scroll down, you will see the construction status. This is for the inventory sale, less than 10 units. They will have photos show exactly the property looks like. And the floor plan. You see this is each of the floor plan. They have a floor plan here. And the floor side plan, the last one is called a side plan. They will give you the main floor, the ground floor, the side plan. Yeah, it's very detailed information. I think you can find. RealNet is for the free, for the pre-construction. So hope you can find some information there. And so far there's no any question, right? Good. The WOLFCONNECT. Next we talk about the WOLFCONNECT. WOLFCONNECT looks like, this is looks like a, because we have an agent, they go to Google search WOLFCONNECT, they will find a different brokerage because a lot of the brokerage, they use WOLFCONNECT software, and each brokerage login information is totally different. Making sure you find the WOLFCONNECT with our office, Home Life logo, and the Home Life landmark with our office name there. And next one, I will quickly go through the WOLFCONNECT questions. But remember, we will switch to the new appointment system maybe later, maybe next year. But right now, we still use WOLFCONNECT, but we will smoothly to switch to another system. First one is how to log in. Next one is why I need to use WOLFCONNECT. Why we need to use. The first one is listing, showing, group email, group message. Because if you are the listing agent, you want to find out how many people should your listing. Who is that agent? What is the email address? What is the cell phone number? If I want to send a group email, group message, how can I send it? So that's why we need to use WOLFCONNECT. Next one is deals input, because every deals you have to enter the deals in the WOLFCONNECT system. Next one is communication with other members, and also do not call list check. For our agent, most I think is used for the listing showing how many people showing the property, the activities. Okay, so how to log in? Remember the website we call the mylandmark.ca. If you click my, don't use the www, just go to the open your Chrome or open your Internet Explorer, just enter mylandmark.ca. Then they will open a window. When you open a window, enter the username and the password. If you don't want to memorize the website, you can go to homelifelandmark.com and under the Realtor Center. Right now it's under the Realtor Center. You will see Landmark WOLFCONNECT. Every agent, I believe you can receive the email. The email is sent from the no reply at lwolf.com. Check your email inbox or search no reply at lwolf.com. You will find that there's a called welcome email. I believe lots of the new salesperson, what's that? They never take any action. They just leave the email in the mailbox or they just delete. So if you're the new salesperson, please check no reply at lwolf.com. If you find a welcome email, you have to do something. First, they will give you the username. You have to write down, memorize your username. The username is computer random to generate your username. And the password, you have to click here to set your password. If you never set your password, that means that your Wolf Connect has never been active. If you go to your mailbox, you cannot find no reply at wolf.com. So we will suggest you send the email to deals and ask them require the recent Wolf Connect setup link. So Office will resend the link, the previous link email to you. Okay, so once you log in, use your username and the password to log in. Once you log in, the most of the function is for the listing. We see the listing, we click manage, here manage, and then they will show the agent's name. You will see there's a listing agent name. Write down your name. I use our office agent's name to do a sample because I don't have any listing. Enter the name. They will come out the listing, how many listing you have, and then click the listing. Once you click, they will come out the page. It looks like this page, and then click showing activity on the green. You will see the green color showing activity, and click. After you click the send notification here. On the bottom, send a notification. Next page, you will click the quick message send. Quick message and send. They will have a pop-up window. Click a business contact. Once you click a business contact, every the agent showed your property, they will automatically select. You can just click the quick message, and they will show to every agent. They will send it to every agent. For the video training, but anyway, I don't suggest you go to the video training because we will no longer to use in the next year. This is only for the if you want to ready to use in the recently. So this is for the Wolf Connect, and also you see the contact on the top. They have one of the manual contact management. Click. They have a do not call. If you enter the phone number, they will give you the result. You are able to call or you're not able to call. Yeah, so that is our Wolf Connect system. And next one, how to qualify the buyer. I think this is an interesting topic. Lots of people say, how can I qualify the buyer? If I know the buyer is serious, maybe I will spend more time. If I know the buyer is not ready, maybe I just will give up at the earlier time. I don't want to waste my time. So one of the major factor is if you see the buyer is serious or not serious, invite them have a face-to-face meeting. If you invite them have a meeting, some people they don't want to give you have appointment to meet with you. That means most of the chance this is not serious buyer. So this is only one factor. It's not like because maybe some buyers are really busy. They really want to buy or sell the property, but they're really busy. They don't have time. But usually, if you have invited them for appointment, they will go to appointment. That means at least they are really wanted to go ahead to make a little bit one step forward. The qualification we use is called NEADS. If you never heard NEADS, so you should write down NEADS. We call needs. Needs is the same pronunciation with NEEDS, but there's only one is called N, not E. It's A, NEADS. This is the whole qualification for the buyer, how to qualify buyer. Let's start the NEADS, the first one, N. N that means now. Now what they have. You should talk about, if you never ask the buyer what they have, you cannot talk the future decision because you don't know what they have. They have a down payment, they have a pre-approval, they have a rented property, or they have a property they live in for the a townhouse, condo apartment, and how much the how many people will on the title, what they have. Talk about trying to find everything now what they have. Next one, E, enjoy. You have to find what is the reason they want to make the what is the experience. For example, they move in the current neighborhood, maybe they rent there, maybe they purchase the property there. What is the past experience? Why they wanted to move there? So that is the E, enjoy, what they are enjoyed. Next one is A, that means alter. If they don't want to alter, they will not need any help. So they can stay there forever. So the alter is the reason why they want to change. We need to find the reason. And based on the reason, we need to do much more better than that. So alter is very important. Next one is D. D we call the decision. Sometimes we find that maybe there's a husband and wife. They need to purchase a property. You need to find out who is the decision maker. You think, okay, maybe both of them on the title, both of them will make a decision. But sometimes we are wrong. We are totally wrong. Maybe their name on the title, but the money, everything is come from their parents. You never know who is the decision maker. Maybe you show the property, they like the property every time they said, I want to put the offer, but we need to think about that. If you never ask who is the decision maker, so you waste your last time, but you don't know why. And the last one is called S, NEADS. S is a solution. Usually we call our agent is a PPS, professional problem solver. As an agent, we have to know how to solve the problem. Every day you have a problem. Every day you have a challenge. Think about every problem. Convert to challenge. Every day, if you have a client, you will have a problem. We are the problem solver. We give your client the solution. Solution is to help them to make the deal done or make another change to sell the property, buy the property. We give them a solution. So that is the whole qualification for the client. It's called NEADS. N is now what they have. E, enjoy, what is their past experience. A, alter, what they want to change. We need to make sure something is a change, it's better, it's much more better than expectation. D is a decision. Who is the person to make the final decision? S, solution. We need to find them solution, help them. And other than that, we need to see the three types of the buyer. Usually the first type, we call the triple A buyer. They have money, they have credit, they are ready. Even tenant usually we call the triple A, but the buyer also we call the triple A. They have money, down payment is ready. They have a credit, they have a job, income is good, excellent, and they are ready. If they see the property good, they can put the offer. So if you see this is the first type of the buyer, you should spend more time working on this kind of the client. Is everything is ready. The second type, maybe something missing. Maybe they really wanted to buy. The credit is good. They are ready to buy, but they don't have money for the down payment. Maybe they have money, the credit income is not good. Maybe they have money, credit income is good, but they are not ready. They're only looking for the good deal. So one of the things is missing. So that is number two. The number three, we see a lot of people, they don't have money. They don't have too much income or credit, but also they are not ready. They call you, they want to buy the property. It's called a dream. They always dream. So if you see the third kind of the client, if you are the new, I think you can waste your time to learn some experience. If you have a more client, you need to choose. You need to choose the best client to work. Okay, here we have a EC called buyer analysis for the better service form. This form is have a very detailed question. I know some people say, oh, I'm so nervous because I'm new. I don't know what kind of the question I needed to ask. Go to our office website. We have this form. They have all kind of the question. This is your first time with the community. If you bring your buyer, go to see the property, you don't know what kind of the question you need to ask, use this form. How long have you been looking for the home? How many people are in your family? How many children do you have? What is the name? What's the age? Where do you live right now? How long have you lived there? You see, this question is a very detailed question. Maybe sometimes we never think about that, but you can use this form. Every form is one client detailed information. Once you ask, once you put all the answers, and once you go home, you can study and what is the situation, how can we help them, and where the property is best for them. Yeah, so we still have a lot of questions. I will not go through for everyone, but I encourage you to download the form, to use the form, and to help your client. It looks like this best analysis, bad buyers analysis for better service form. Okay, now it's 2:10. Good, we almost finished. And the last one, how to show the property, demonstration of property. That is one of the exciting parts. If you never have a chance to show the property, to book appointment, to demonstrate the property to your client, that means you will not feel, you cannot feel what is the feeling. If you never have a buyer before, I will suggest you remember these things. If you have a buyer to show the property, for example, next Monday, today is Sunday, you have to book appointment, go to see the property by yourself before you bring your client to see the property. So that's why we call never to show the home you never seen, you haven't seen. Do a preview if you are new. Preview is like, you know how to drive in the property, find the property. You know where lockbox locate. You know how to open the lockbox. You know where's the living room, where's the dining room, where's the kitchen, where's the family room, where's the second master, second room, third room, fourth room, basement finish or not, backyard where to open, and the garage door how to open. You will do the review, spend a little bit of time, you can know everything. When you bring the buyer, you will not let the buyer feels like you are the brand new agents. Remember, do a preview before you bring your client. Okay, next one, I will say suggest you pick up 2 or 3 homes for the comparison to the one of you think they may like. The order is good, better, and the best. Never show the property more than 4 or 5 at one time. Remember, if you see the property of 3 different property, the buyer, they can compare. Oh, this is good. Next one is, oh, the better. The last one is the best. So that's why when we pick up the property, we may pick maybe 10 or 20. And then from the 10 or 20, we may pay, and then we pick another 7, 5 or 7. Then you do the preview. After you do the preview, you will only left 3 property. One is good, second one is better, last one is the best. So use the good, better, and the best the order to bring the client to see the property. You already do the preview. You already know this is the which one is the best one, which one is the better one, which one is good. Let the property to sell the property. And get the more know for each other. If you bring them in one car, but right now I think it's not allowed to use one car to see the property. Before or maybe maybe after the pandemic finish, we have to bring the client together in the car. Because when you talk to your client, you can ask a question. When you ask a question, you know how to know them better. And choose the order, driving to the home, choose the best route, good, better, and the best. Introduce the shopping, parking, school when you pass by. So where's the community center, where's the school, where's the elementary school, high school, and what is the ranking, where's the shopping center, where's the mall, where's the community center. You have to know everything. So when you prepare the showing, we have to prepare everything, the local community basic information. And also you need to ask a question, trying to find their needs. Just like, ask a question, the very basic question. If you don't know how to ask, use a form we just mentioned. And park the car across the street. When you arrive the property, usually I will suggest you don't use their driving space. Just parking the car across the street, making sure the street is able to do the parking. And the first one, when the buyer get off the car, you need to ask them one question, because across the street you can see the full view of the house. You ask them, if your buyer to see, if you buy this property, your friend, your relative come to the property, what do you think they feel the property? Put them in the future. Put them, for example, they already purchased the property. What is their friend's relative looks like the outside view, the property? This is a test question. No right, no wrong answer. Just, to test. And then you find the lockbox and then knock the door, open the door. Sometimes the seller is at the property. So usually we will tell seller, good afternoon, good morning. My name is Sammy from Home Life Mark. I'm going to take my buyer to see the property. If I have any question, I will come back, maybe need your help. That means I don't want the seller to bother us. Sometimes the seller is, they really want to sell the property. They will ask a buyer, where are you from? Sometimes, they are from the same hometown. They use their own language to communicate. You don't know what they are talking about. So that's why first we talk to the seller. I'm going to show the property with my client. If there's anything, maybe I will let you know. And give the business card to the seller. Most of the case, the seller will not at the home. So we can just like use lockbox, knock the door, and see the property. And you should always ask the the buyer how they feel the property. They feel the kitchen is too small, or family room is too big, or living room is too small, or there's no breakfast area, whatever. Any question you remember, you need to bring some like a pen or paper. You need to write down. If you don't write down, you will forget. And prepare the monthly payment for the mortgage information. Most of the cases, people won't ask. If they ask, that means they are really interested. And keep the people together and let the buyer to discover by themselves. And don't walk into the bedroom with them. Usually we just, some buyer, they said, you need to go introduce the property with them. But some buyer, you don't need to introduce. If you bring them to a home, someone go upstairs, someone go downstairs, someone go to the main floor. Just quickly tour and then come back and say, oh, let's go next one. So different buyer, they have different showing the property. So there's no certain rules. Also, we need to turn the challenge to the opportunities. You will facing lots of the challenge. That means lots of the question. Here is the common objections. First one, we really want another bedroom. Maybe you find a 3-bedroom, price is good, the location is good, but when you see the property, the buyer say, oh, this is a 3-bedroom. We really want to another bedroom. I don't feel we see the property enough. The 3rd bedroom is too small. The home is too far from school. The home across the street is terrible condition. We think our parents should be seeing the property first. The home doesn't have a dining room. We did want a fair place. So what do you think if you are the agent? How are you going to answer the question? Because this is our last slide, and we still have 10 minutes, maybe 5 or 10 minutes. So if you are agent, how are you going to answer the question? There's a no standard answer. I will invite, maybe we have 39 people. Maybe we invite a few people. I know some people, they don't want to talk. That's fine. Some people, if you really wanted to see or try, we really want another bedroom. Anyone want to try? If you are the agent, the buyer, everything is good to like the property. But suddenly, you think they're probably going to put the offer, but suddenly they said that we really want another bedroom. Anyone want to try how to answer this question? Okay, I see the name Amy. Amy Huang is here.
Yes.
How to answer this question? If you bring the buyer to see the property, you do the preview, you think the property is perfect, location is good, price is right, and the buyer, they like everything. But suddenly they told you, oh, Amy, we really want another bedroom. How are you going to answer the question?
I would ask what they're going to use the bedroom for. If that they said, oh, I want a home office, then maybe they can make another bedroom within the property.
Mm-hmm.
Or if they said they have another kid that they really want another bedroom, so I think that probably may not fit them because the kid really wanted another bedroom. So I would probably recommend another property, which is comparable, I think.
Okay. Yeah, good. There's no right or no wrong answer, because this is like everyone maybe have a different way to answer the question. Is there any other agent you wanted to try how to answer? Okay, everybody is shy. But anyway, uh, usually, for me, I will always, if they say we really wanted another bedroom, I will serious to watch them. I see, is there any reason? Can I know? Is there any reason you really want another bedroom? I don't want to give any conclusion. I just wanted to ask, find out reason. Can you please let me know why you want another bedroom? Is there any reason you want another bedroom? So put question, throw the question out, let them to answer. Sometimes, it's very funny. They will say, oh, I just asking. It's okay, don't worry. Then you can prepare for the next, like prepare the offer. Maybe sometimes they say, oh, we think if we have another bedroom will be better, but so far it's okay. So that is the way we always wanted to find out the motivation why, reason why. And then based on they give the answer, we ask back based on the answer, we needed to see how we are going to do the adjustment. Maybe they say, oh, you know what, we probably going to have a more case, maybe bring their family, parents come. So that is we needed to know some objection is real, some objection is only they think about it, more is better. All right, so did you get the point how we are going to answer the question? Like we really want to another bedroom. Yeah, we see there's a Cassie in the chart. They said that if we can bring it the price down 10,000, do you want to buy it? If we can bring the price down 10,000, do you want to buy it? Oh, Cassie, I really don't know. I really don't know what is it. Bring the price down. Oh, I see. Okay, so I think the answer to the first question, we really want another bedroom. That means you tell the buyer, if I can get you negotiate the best price, like 10,000 down, do you want to buy it? Well, you can try, but I think the most important is find the why. You need to ask a question. All right, so let's go to next question. I don't feel we have seen enough home yet. This is the top question. This is a really, really top question. If you bring the mortgage buyer to see the property, sometimes, we bring the buyer to see the property, everything is okay. They really want to put the offer, but suddenly, most of the cases, like the wife, usually they say, I don't think so we see the enough property. Maybe we need to see more properties. So anyone, how to answer the question for this one? Well, remember I told you we have to do some it's called homework. The homework is when we talk to the people face to face, talk to the people, initial meeting, we will bring the piece of the paper by the best in analysis form, and we'll have to find out which area they're looking for project, how many family members they have, how many kids, how old, and then we do everything the paperwork, and based on the information, we have to find the property for them. For example, we find a property in the Richmond Hill, and they're looking for the property based on their requirement. We're looking for the property in the Richmond Hill. Probably we'll find like maybe 100 properties in the Richmond Hill freehold. In the 100th property, we need to go the one by one. Finally, we find maybe 15 or 20 property. We just 15 or 20 left. So first we do the screenshot. Maybe sometimes they don't ask a question. Maybe they will ask. So I will always suggest you do the screenshot. Tell them in the Richmond Hill, there's 100 listing there. Next one, you pick 10 15 or 20 property to screenshot. So you go over every single property of the hundreds. There's only 10, 15 property. Maybe it's the best fit their needs. So the 15 property, then you book the 15, maybe every day you book 3, 5 or 6. Maybe you can book like 15 property at one day, just based on what you're going to do. Then you physically to go to see the property, do the preview. From the 15 property, you do the preview, and then you have 3 property left over. One is good, one is better, one is best. So show the whole process to the buyer. I know you are busy. I know the time is very important for you. So that's why I'm not look like other agent. Every day go to show the property with you. You will confuse. You will feel like tired. But I do everything in front for you. I search this area, 100 property in the Richmond Hill. Maybe you're looking for. Next one, I watch every property. There's only 15 available. It's best for your needs. The 15 property, I go there one by one to do the preview in case to save your time. This is the 3 best property. So I don't think you need to see the enough property. The only thing is like me, I'm do my homework to help you save your time. So the 3 property, which property you think we can put the offer for today? So that is we explain the how we are going to working for every client. So if you explain everything, maybe they will say, oh, it's not like just go online, book appointment, see the property. As agent, every agent is different. As a professional agent, we're looking for the buyer's needs. We analyze the needs. Then we physically to go and help our client to save their time, find their best dream home. Okay, so next one, the 3rd bedroom is too small. Well, no right or no wrong. Usually I still ask, is there any reason you think it's too small? You want to use a bedroom or use the study room, whatever. Maybe, if your budget is flexible, maybe we can do a little bit of adjustment. I will find the biggest bedroom. Would you want to go ahead? Well, there's no standard answer. Just like I will give you some the sample. The home is too far from school. I really don't know how to say, but most of the cases like they have a school bus. You can use a school bus, or anyone how to answer. Maybe later I will leave it here. If you who have a best answer, you can provide. The home crisis rate is terrible condition. We think parents should see the property. The home doesn't have a dining room. We want the fireplace. It's the same. Like first, you need to find the motive. Why is the reason, real reason. Second one, find the alternative way we can help them. Okay, so that's all for today. I think you can learn something from today. First one is hope you can do some advertising. You have advertising, put the full integration in your newspaper, your advertising, then the more people will call you. More people will call you. You know how to handle the telephone call and qualify them, and to book appointment, see the property, and just we showed you how to show the property, do the showing, and how to help your client. So that is all for today. Oh, David, do you have anything wanted to say?
No, that's okay. So that's fine. Thank you.
Okay, so if you don't have any question, enjoy Sunday afternoon. Let's see you next week.
What do we do? We're watching Chinese movie.
Wait, what do you have to do? For what?